this is Kendra from Crafty Kendra, and today I'm going to show you how to tie bows. And I'm going to show you using 3 different kinds of ribbon. The first I'm going to show you is satin. Next is going to be grosgrain. Then we're going to use poly. Let's go ahead and get started. So this is your basic bow. Satin is one of the hardest bows to tie because it is so silky smooth. So don't be afraid if it takes you a couple times, and don't get frustrated. It just takes practice. So let's go ahead and get started. And this is just a sample piece of cardstock. And you can either, to judge how much ribbon you're going to need to do a bow on a piece of cardstock, is you're going to go around the cardstock once, and that would be once where it meets the tail. Twice, 3 times, and 4 if you think you might need a little extra room. You can always use the roll to help you, but sometimes that roll will get in the way. Let's go ahead and zoom in so you can see exactly what I'm doing. All right. You gotta think of this as your left hand and your right hand. What you're gonna do is first start off with left over right. So if it helps you, go ahead and put your right across the paper, and remember, left, that's this hand, left goes over the right, okay? And then you just tuck it under, and whenever you go to pull it, you're gonna twist the one that's on the bottom so that you get a flatter edge there, okay? And then what you're going to do is you're going to take the piece that's down on the bottom, and to make your top loop, what you're going to do is you're going to take it with your index finger here and push up a loop, okay? That's going to be one of the loops on your bow. Next, what you're going to do is you're going to take the ribbon that's now in your left hand and wrap it around. See how it's wrapped around your little loop? Okay, so you're going to wrap it around that loop. Then what you're going to do is with the tail of that end that you wrapped around, you're going to make another little loop in your fingers. That's going to be the other half of your bow. And what it's going to do is, you see how there's a little hole there? Here's the first loop, and here's the thing that we pulled around it. You're going to slide this in that hole. So then it comes out the other side. And then what you're going to do is you're going to pull both of your bow loops tight. And don't worry if it looks like it's too short on one side. We're going to fix that in just a second. Okay, see how that looks? Isn't that bad? We're going to fix that. Don't worry if this is how it looks, because it takes a couple times and some adjusting. What you're going to do is you're going to hold the center of your bow, and with satin ribbon, sometimes you need to hold it with your nails because it slides so much. So hold it with your nails, then pull the tail. That'll make this smaller, and go ahead and pull the tail on the other one too to make it smaller, and then tighten it again. And that's all it is it's just going to take a lot of pulling on the tails and tightening it back up until you can get your bow just how you want it. Yep. Whenever you get your bow exactly how you want it, just give it another little tighten, and there you go. A cute little bow. So don't be discouraged if you don't get it the first time you go around, because it does. It takes a lot of pulling and adjusting to get it to look perfect. Let's go ahead and do that one more time. It's going to be Here's your left, here's your right. Left goes over the right side and then under. And then whenever you pull, make sure that you twist this piece so that you get nice and flat edges right there. You're going to take the piece that's going down, take that tail, push it up and make a loop. You're going to take your piece that's going up and go around the loop. And then what you're going to do is with the tail of the piece that went around, you're going to make another loop. That loop goes through the hole to the other side. Then you take and you pull both of your loops tight. Now watch out, because your tail on one side might go up too far. Remember, all you do is you hold the center and pull the tail back down and then tighten it again. Hold the center, pull the tail back down, and then tighten it again. And you just keep doing that until you get the bow that you want. Okay, that's silk, and it's the same thing for every bow. Silk's just harder. Here's the grosgrain, and what we're going to do is, again, we're going to take the left, goes over the right, and then whenever you go to pull, remember, you need to take this one and twist it and then pull so that you get a nice flat cross there. And then your part that's going down, you take your index finger and go up to make a loop. This tail that's going up goes around the loop. And then you pinch it to make another loop that goes through the hole and comes out the other side. Pull both of your loops, hold the center, pull the tails down, then pull both of the loops again to tighten. And all you do is you hold the center, pull the tails, and keep tightening until you get your bow to look exactly how you want. Okay? One more time, and this time we'll do it with the poly. And the poly is one of the easiest ribbons. It's just so soft, but it's not soft like the satin soft. It's soft like cotton, so it's a lot easier to work with. And all you're gonna do is take, remember, left goes over the right, and whenever you're pulling, make sure that you take this piece in your hand and twist it. So you get a nice smooth cross there. Your tail that's going down, you're going to take your index finger, go up and make a loop. The tail that's going up, you're going to go around that loop and make, lost it there, and make another loop. And that loop goes through the hole. Pull both of your loops. Hold center, pull down your tails. Pull the loops again and just adjust until you get the right kind of bow. Okay? And that's how you make good bows. And it just takes practice. Don't be discouraged if you can't get it right away. It does take repetition, and all you have to do is just take this video, rewind it, watch it again, and if you need further instruction, just let me know. Thanks, guys.